Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I am back to make a couple of belly bands. Now, I want to make some like this. These are the vertical belly bands, and I was going to put a pocket in them, but I decided to add a little booklet to them. I need to make two more to go in the journal. And then I'll show you some of the other stuff that I've gotten done. So here is this one. Let me take this little pencil mark off of here. There we go. And I forgot to ink them up. So sorry about that. So how is everybody today? I hope you're all doing fantastically well. I'm doing pretty good. So, yeah. So, welcome all subscribers and new subscribers and old subscribers. Not old. We're never old, are we? I am going to put this on here like this. I know it's sideways, but that's okay, because I'm going to turn it into a book piece. I think I better go this side. Let's see. No, I gotta go this side. Okay, I gotta go this side. I have to do this side. Goodness, somebody's dog is just a barking. I'm gonna have to move, I think. Oh my gosh, it's driving me nuts. I love dogs too. But, you know, the constant all day noise, it's really space invading. You know, it really does. It takes up your space, and it eats up, you know, all that goodness that shouldn't be being eaten up by a dog, you know. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm trying to have it make sense. Okay, I need this to go here, like so. Okay. And then, I'm not sure about this back part. I might have to put a different hinge on it. Sorry, butterfly. I don't mean to quench you. But now there's two of you. So, look at it that way. Be free. Okay. So what I could do here is perhaps I could fold it just a little bit further. Doesn't have to be perfect on, you know, either side really. Okay, that's a little better. So then I can go ahead and clip this part right here. Don't worry, I'm not going to clip it all off. That would be terrible. That would be terrible. Got just a little bit of time before we go to Eugene today. I feel so important. I'm going to Eugene. He wants to go to the bookstore. I'm going to see if I can talk him into going to Michael's or Hobby Lobby, although I can't stand the Michael's down in Springfield, so sorry, Michael's down in Springfield. Just well, it's been a long time since I've been there, so I imagine the crew has switched over. But they did not seem like they were people that knew anything about art. And so it kind of bothered me to go there, because they just didn't seem very knowledgeable. Not that I didn't know, it's just that I wanted them to know things. I don't know, maybe that doesn't even make sense. Okay, I need to strengthen this piece. It's too weak. It's too weak. Not 2 weeks ago, but it's just too weak. Ah, we have this one. We can use that one. Okay. So I'm just going to put it around this back piece. And it's just to make it stronger. Make it a stronger belly band because I cut that top part off there. So this will just strengthen it up. It'll give us a good solid form on our belly band. Gonna have to start talking him into going on Tuesdays and Wednesdays down to other places, because then we could go to an antique store. Shh, don't tell him. Don't tell him I said that. So what might make this week is not having a piece up here. We might have to give it a little hinge right there, I think. I think we do. What do you think? Will it fall off? Maybe a piece of washi tape or something? Don't know. Let's put it on the belly band first. We're going to be doing plein air painting. So we'll want this on here with the daisies. And I'm just going to kind of draw a line across here. This is no, we have to go this way. There. Here. So we can get the glue in here. Okay. There we go. I think it'll be okay. If it's not okay, we'll fix it later. Somehow. There, now a cute little writing spot. Look at that. Yeah, I think that holds it fine. So there is another belly band. Okay. Cute, huh? Better put a butterfly right there since I cut that one off. Or a flower or something. We'll put something there. Okay, one more. Okay, same way here. This is going to have well, it just needs a back. So I think we'll score this just a little bit right here. Give it a little score place. And then this will go right like this. Yes. It says smile, so we know there's a right and a wrong. way up and down. Because the right way up, the smile says smile and not Elamus. Or, yeah, Elamus. Elums. E-L-I-M-S. Let's smile backwards, my friends. Just in case you have a backwards smile. I'm going to fold this over like so, because I want to double this backing up like I did the other one, but I'm just kind of doing it a fast way. I'm going to leave the front flimsy this time because it's already pre-made. But I think it'll be okay. And then we have this one right there. Like that. There. I think we got it. Well, whoops. Oopsie daisy. I forgot that I wasn't supposed to cut that little front fold off. Silly me. Let's just see if we can get this lined back up. Huh. How did I do that? I don't know. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just to reinforce the back a little bit. You know, it's just to give it a little bit of heft and a little bit of stability on the back. That's a little crooked there, but I think it'll be okay. So you could write in here, and you could write on here too if you wanted. You could put a little piece of paper in here, like so. And this is Margot's paper, Moon Magic, can't get the first word, I'm sorry. Oh goodness, well we'll get it pretty soon, Margot. We'll have you down pat, because I'm going to use some of your papers in this one. So there we are. Now we have another little writing space, and I think that looks pretty good. Don't really like that I got that crooked, but that's the way it goes. If you wanted to cover up your crooked, you could use a piece of washi tape or something like that. All I have is this really wide stuff right here, and that will not work. That would be too wide. But back to this. Making sure your writing, if this has writing on it, is going the correct direction. Some of the butterflies will be upside down. That's okay. So this is about center right here. I'm just going to draw a little line on each side so I know where to put my glue. I had planned to make videos all day today, so I would have videos for the whole week. But then my hubby had something he had to go do down in Eugene, so that is what we're doing. I'm going to go with him. Okay, so let's take a look at our belly bands that we have. Let me scooch that stuff out of the way. Okay, so we have these three are the vertical or horizontal ones, sorry. And we'll add some magic to these a little bit later. But each of these is a little booklet on the belly band. And I think that's very cute. So we have those. And then, of course, you remember the butterflies that I did. I did 4, because I was thinking we'd have 4 signatures, but we'll only have 3. So these are going to need a place in this journal that they can sit. Now, we may end up, I don't know, clipping them in or something like that. Maybe we'll put a hidden paper clip on them. Don't know. We'll figure something out for them, but they're too cute to not put in. I mean, look at that. Isn't that adorable? This one I didn't do too much to, but just give him the glossy bits. Yeah. So there are the butterflies and moths. Here is our 3 little booklets. And these are just our small little notebooks that only have like 4 pages or 5 pages in them. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12. 6, 6, 12. Yep. Front and back. And then this. Front and back page. So there are those. We have those. Oh, and I have one extra. Just in case there's a 4th signature, but there won't be. So there's those. Then we have the horizontal belly bands. No, these are the verticals. Yes, these are the verticals. Those others are the horizontals. And these were our magnetic ones. There's 1, 2. We added some paint to these, and this here was just a cut off of a ribbon. So I cut it and just pulled the threads. It was fun. And of course, we have our cheesecloth here. I love that. And this one will go this way. We added paint to these. That was a lot of fun. I want to add, and these also have the hidden pocket in them, by the way. Right here. And we may have to put a tab on these to make it easier to open them. I need to put these the right way against each other. And then we have these. Now what I did on these was I made 3 that went that way, that you pulled the stuff out this way. See? And then I made 3 that went the other way, this way. There we go, like so. 1, 2, 3 going that way, which would go on this side of the page, like so. And then these would go on this side of the page. How you like the hinges I put in that one? Made it kind of like a suitcase, I guess. And then of course we will have tags that will go into these, like so. Here's this little card that says lovely day. I think it will fit. Here's one that says lovely day. I know it'll fit. And then here's one. It could even go in the top one here, like so. These are very generous pockets. So that's really nice about them. So there are those pockets. We have made this to probably go on the front cover or the back cover inside. And we'll probably just leave it as a journaling card. It'll just be a hold in with paper clip. So there's that. And then we have our Rita Donnelly pieces. And I did, I used a crackle background stamp on them, like this. And it worked out great. And then I added in some dots and circles in other colors. Instead of painting on those, that's what I did. Now this one, I added hinges to it. Not real hinges, just fun hinges. With that fun crackle. And then of course we have these that we made. And the journaling cards that will go with them. There. And there. So, I don't know how many I have here, but we have, this is one signature, one signature, one signature. Let's separate them and see what we have for signatures. There's a signature, that's a back. Here's a signature. Oh. Here we go. And then we have this one, and this one, and this one. Okay. Then we have 2 of these per signature. And of course, they'll have to be, you know, we have to do this the right way. And we need opposites. And then we need, let's go the same way. We need opposites. And we need opposites. Okay. Let me get these out of the way. Oh, and then we have these. These are some little side tucks that I made. You put glue on 2 sides if you want. And then you have this nice little side tuck here. So there is one of them. I just added some little pencils. I'm going to add some paint on here. Here's the next one. Now this does not open, and it is not a tuck. It has little things under it to just hold it up past this little piece of vine here. But it's also a side tuck. And that'll go in one of these. And here is the other one. Now this one does provide the tuck behind and this little tuck right here. So you have 2 with this one. It's a double tuck. So probably to go with these, I will make the little thing at the bottom of the page that will hold these little butterfly journaling cards. They won't be a pocket, but they'll be a bottom tuck or an upper tuck. One or the other. And that will hold the butterflies. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And we'll save this one. It'll go with this little book right here. This little book. And then, so that gives us, oh, and then these. We have our little booklets. So, let's see what we have. Okay, so this goes in one signature. Front and back of the signature. This will go in front and back of a signature, you know, from the middle. One on the left of the middle, one on the right of the middle. And we'll have that. Then we have this and this. And then we will have this and whatever holds this guy in. And then we'll need to make something for this little booklet. So it'll probably go, I don't know. We'll make something for it. So there we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I do try to put about 4 in the front and 4 in the back. So that would be 8. I wouldn't need many more. We will need this tuck that we'll make. But yeah, I think that we're just about there to put our journal together. So, and then that will tell us what else we can put in it. And that, as you can see, is quite a bit of ephemera that's going to take up some space in those 3 signatures. We only have a 3-inch spine, and this is way more than 3 inches of ephemera. So we've got probably 3.5, 4 inches of ephemera here. So we'll see. So that's where we are for right now. I hope you enjoyed this quick little view in today's world. And yeah, I look forward to getting it done and working on the front and back cover. That'll be fun. So, since I'm doing the hardbound book. Alright, I will see you all in the very next video. Big hugs all. Bye.